stocks and trading stocks? Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, Lindsay, you mentioned how the number one risk to the economy is the coronavirus. I think some people would argue the number one risk is the reaction to the coronavirus. And I'm just wondering, among the big risks, do you worry about, is there a limit on how much debt the federal government can take on in these stimulus measures? Fed Governor Randall Quarles kind of worrying out loud this week about whether the private market can handle treasury issuance and maybe the Fed has to keep buying for that reason. Is there some limit to how much we can rely on government debt instead of real economic activity to drive this economy?
Well, I certainly hope there is a limit.
Well, you better hope there is a limit. We end up like Venezuela. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. So, hey, you know, we're getting close, very close to that magical date. That's going to be October 23rd. Remember, that's a big day. Salem Conservative Summit, sponsored by Sarasota Watch Company. Now, that's going to be on October 23rd. We're getting there. That's at 7 to 9 at the Hyatt. Now, I'm going to be there. Larry Alder, Gorka, and Charlie Kirk. Now, that's a great lineup. You're going to learn a lot, have a lot of fun. And if you haven't gotten your tickets, please get them now. But this is a conservative summit, and it's going to be fun. Well, I mean, it's just going to be a lot of fun. And the value is there. So don't forget, please, today, sign up before all those tickets are gone. Okay, it's selling out quickly. And you know how everybody waits to the last second. Everybody waits to the last. I do the same thing. And then they get a lousy seat. They can't get a good seat, or they only get one ticket instead of two. So please, check it out. Again, if you haven't seen Larry Alder, he's on Elder is on every it's on Fox all the time. He has his own radio show, and Gorka too. And the two of them, they have this commercial. Have you ever seen them on the commercial? It's the funniest commercial. It's some what is it they sell? It's a pain, something to relax pain, but it's funny. Anyway, so let's get to work. Today is Friday. That's phone call day. Yeah, every Friday I'm taking calls, and tonight I'll be putting on my YouTube. There you go. Thank you. My YouTube channel. I'm going to tell you my take on the economy, what's going on. Once a week, I do that now, and I post it every Friday, so you got the weekend. So remember, it's free. You don't have to be a gang member. So my YouTube channel. Remember, you can listen to my radio show on the YouTube channel. And if you do, please hit like and subscribe. So That helps to get a rating. Okay. All right. So let's get started here. You know, stimulus. Now they're talking about another stimulus. My God. I mean, people think that stimulus grows the economy. It doesn't grow the economy. We've had stimulus since 2008, and we haven't grown the economy. Obama couldn't get the economy to get to GDP of 3%. Now, Trump would have been there. You're kidding? He'd have been probably at 4 or 5%. You know, people don't realize how they screwed him up. I mean, these guys in Washington, the deep state, tying him up for 3 years in impeachment. If anybody's ever been sued, it's encompassing. Okay? You know that if you've been sued. I mean, it just takes everything out of you. It's just constant. It's expensive. And even if you're wealthy, it's still your money you got to pay out. And it's just, and the consumption of time is horrible because the courts are terrible. Because if your lawyer puts in a document or a brief, then he has a chance. The other guy on the other side has a chance now to put in his brief. And then now your brief is in and his brief is in. Now you have a chance to counter his brief. Then he has a chance to counter the brief. Then you have a chance to counter the brief again. Like each person gets like 3 shots. A year's going by and you've already paid $75,000. The court system is set up, okay, and designed by the lawyers to make money. So not only is it expensive, but it takes a lot out of you. Now just think, you're running the country, the United States. You're running this country, the best country in the world. And you're not only being impeached, think about it for a moment. Not only are you being impeached, but they're slandering you. They're slandering you, making up filth. Remember how they talked about how he brought a prostitute to the hotel and it was all made up by Hillary Clinton. Of course, they don't do anything about it. But at the same time, look what he accomplished. That's what people don't understand. What this man accomplished. And if he didn't have that lawsuit, we'd have a 4 or 5% GDP growth. We'd have it. Because the thing with stimulus, okay to use stimulus, but you got to put it in the right place. You got to put it into production, productivity. That's where it's got to go to produce jobs. But when you take dopes like Obama, for example, and even Bush, they don't put the money in the right place. You know, they tell us, boy, stimulus is going to reduce overall unemployment, bring private investment dollars into the economy. Great new jobs. We're going to create all these jobs. That's not true. See, here's what nobody understands with stimulus. Any dollar that the government spends must first be removed from the economy. I mean, they're going to take the dollar from you and me. This is how stupid this is. The stimulus is so stupid. Now, they take it by either borrowing it or taxing us before spending it. So the government, therefore, displaces private spending, right, dollar for dollar, meaning the net effect of a fiscal stimulus bill is at best zero. So when you hear stimulus, it's a bunch of nonsense. It fails to grow the economy. It does. They always target the wrong problem with stimulus. They never target productivity. That's what drives our economy's growth, productivity. And look what they've done. All the stimulus, all these CEOs get all this money for free, and they do stock buybacks instead of taking that money and increasing productivity, which increases jobs, which increases spending, which increases economic growth. And then you want you want interest rates to go up. Interest rates going up means that you are successful. You want high interest rates. Now, I don't mean high where it's stupid, But you want interest rates to reflect how strong your economy is. That's a good thing. When interest rates are going up, it reflects how strong your economy is. Then you get people from all over the country, all over the world. You get European money, all want to be here where we're successful. When interest rates are going up, people say, God, America, look at the United States. It's so successful. It's so successful. I got to put my money over there. When they keep saying, oh, we're going to keep interest rates for 0, 3 more years, 0. But boy, we're really growing the economy, man. But we're going to keep interest rates at 0. Hey, just watch us grow this economy. Our economy's doing fantastic. But we got to keep it at 0. How stupid. More when I get back. Remember, get your ticket, please. Sarasota Hyatt, 7 to 9, October 23rd. Go to my site. See?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
A lot of folks who became unemployed, all right, most regrettably, but they're sticking with it and they're going out and starting new businesses. They're going to be small businesses.
Yeah, they're going to be small. I mean, like really tiny. I mean, guys been unemployed for a year. He's going to start a business, man. He's going to walk to the bank and say, "Hey, I need a $100,000 line of credit. You have how much you got in savings?" I blew through it, man. I don't have anything in savings. All right, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Do you have any income at all? No. Do you have any collateral? No, I haven't been working for a year. I have nothing left. Okay. I borrowed in my house. I have nothing left, but can you loan me some money? I mean, Larry Kudlow is such, I've been saying again, and I'll say it again. If President Trump loses his election, and he better not, because if he does, you can point to Larry Kudlow. Let me tell you, during the time that the president was tied up with the impeachment, and again, can you imagine having to run this country at the same time every day that's on your mind? He's like a Superman. I mean, if you hate him, heck, give him some credit, will you? When I look at the polls and they got this idiot Biden ahead, you got to be kidding me. What, because he wants to give you something free? How could anyone with a brain in their head be looking at Biden? And even put aside what his son did. And even put aside Biden gets half of everything his son brings in. They got an operation going. He takes his son with him when his son got older. And, it's a team. And they get all this money. But even if he didn't do that, at least give Trump a chance for another 4 years to finish what he started. The interference. That's what they did on purpose. The Democrats on purpose interfered. Don't let them win. If the president isn't elected, then these Democrats won. I don't mean the election. They won this 4 years of lies. 4 years of where the FBI and Hillary Clinton and the Attorney General, they all got together and came up with a story that was fake. Think about that. Your FBI comes up with a story that's fake. Fake. And they put this whole thing together. It's a lie. It just drives me nuts. You got to give him 4 more years to let him finish what he started It's only the decent thing we can do. Okay, we're going to take a call. Remember, 855-745-7445. I will take and put your chart up, my color-coded technology chart, to exactly what to do. And we got Keith. Keith, how you doing, Keith?
Hey, Phil, good afternoon. This is Keith. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. XLE Energy, that's a good pick. Energy.
Yeah, that's correct. XLE. It's been taking a beating, the oil patch in general. I was just looking for maybe an entry point.
Well, it's interesting you picked XLE. I've been telling my members, I mean, we shorted XLE. We shorted a lot of the energy stocks. And like I told them, the way you make money in this business, you got to go get popular sectors like energy that have been beaten to death.
Right.
And I remember when Goldman Sachs got down to $65, and I said to every one of my members, I said, just buy one share so you can tell your kids, okay, that you own Goldman Sachs when it's at $65. It's the same thing with energy. So to answer your question, on our chart, which is red right now, when it turns green, that means enough institutional money is coming in. And that's the hard part if you don't know, if you don't have the chart, because you need to see that institutional money coming in. The more that institutional money comes in, and we don't know at what point. It could be 3150, it could be 3450, but the technology, that's the beautiful thing about the technology, it tells us when that money is coming in. So I guess what to say to you is that if you can just be patient, if XLE gets above, my guess, 3450, I think that's where the institutions will start coming in, around 3450. And I want to tell you, the big reason why these guys are going to fly, because if you think about it, if you take energy and it dropped from around, I forgot where it was, let's say around $60, and now it's 30, that's 50% this thing dropped. You're never going to see this. You're never going to see this again. Never.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I was looking at the 52-week low on XLE. It's like $22 and change.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, so the idea, can you just be patient? Just looking at the chart, if you don't have the color-coded chart, I'm looking right now, here's what I would do. I would put an advanced order, I'm just looking at my chart, 39.53. Put an advanced order at 39.53. 39.53. Yeah, because if it breaks out from there, all the shorts from $64 down to that $39 area, they got to cover their positions.
Oh, okay.
And then that thing will fly like a bird.
All right. So 39.53. Do you think that something crazy is going to happen? After the election, if the wrong guy wins?
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter who's going to win. Something's crazy is going to happen because we've been surviving on stimulus. We've been surviving on zero rates. We've been surviving on, printing money, and it's just we can't keep going like this. Right. You can't go for 12 years and now 15 years. Stimulus was designed for a very short period of time, like quantitative easing, short time, a year the most. They've been doing it for 12 years. It destroys the economy from within. That's what they've done. The problem is the quantitative easing, the zero interest rates, for 12 years. For 12 years, we have not been able to grow our economy, meaning we haven't been able to increase productivity, and you increase productivity by the big boys, the big corporation CEO take their profits and plow it back into their business. Instead, they're taking it and plowing into buying their own shares back, so they get rich, Wall Street gets rich, their board of directors get rich, and Wall Street gets screwed.
Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying, Phil. There's a lot of boomers, and a lot of boomers are trying to be retired, and a lot of them are trying to live off of an interest rate. So you take the interest rate away, and what's going to happen to the economy like that?
Well, listen to me. I got to run, but do this.
Okay, thanks, Phil.
Remember that number, okay, because it's going to work. Yeah, energy, I've been telling my gang for a long time now. I mean, we shorted it. XLE, by the way, is an ETF, and you have a whole basket of energy stocks, so please watch energy. It's going to turn around big time.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. you immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
I signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang gives platinum-level service and stock recommendations. You know, it's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang, 855-745-7445. Call in Friday. Again, remember, Salem Conservative Summit. Get your ticket, October 23, Sarasota Hyatt, Sarasota, Florida, 7 to 9 p.m. The guest speakers are going to be myself, Larry Elder, Sebastian Gorka, Charlie Kirk. Salem Conservative Summit, sponsored by Sarasota Watch Company. Now, I know the tickets are almost gone, okay? I'm not just saying that. So please make sure you go and get your ticket. Either go to my site, philsgang.com, and you get everything you need to know. All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to take my next caller, and it's Art. Hi, Art.
Phil, how's it going?
I'm doing okay. GE you're in, huh? Good boy.
GE.
Where'd you?
I'm trying to, actually, I'm already in it.
When did you get?
I'm thinking about selling it.
When did you get
I
in?
see that it's starting to wake up here.
What price did you get in at?
In the upper sixes.
Okay.
Well,
I'll tell you, here's what I would do. She just broke out of resistance. So I would take some profits. Take half of your profits, and then put a stop. Okay, put a stop under 675, and and then when you get up towards around 780, that's where I would probably take most of my profit at 780 because there's a lot of resistance there. But what I like about it right now in my color-coded chart is telling me it went from red to green, and we have good momentum. And today we had a beautiful day on it. Why don't you take some profits today? Go in and take half your profits, and then see if Monday or Tuesday, if she keeps going up, then I would let it ride up to that 780. But take half off today.
Okay, sounds good, Phil.
Okay, remember, put your stop in, okay?
All right.
Put a stop in. All right. That's one thing people don't do when they buy a stock. They don't put stops in. And that's crazy. We've got so many stocks. We're up 20, 30%, 15%, 40%. Now, that's not a reason to join my gang. The reason you join my gang, not because of the percentages were up, because we get you out. We get you out. You keep those percentage of the gain. You keep it. And that's 85% of people lose money in the market because they never get out in time. That's not going to happen to you. It's not going to happen to you, okay? Not with our color-coded technology. And for 10 days, you get the color-coded chart free. And you sell yourself. I'm not going to sell you. You sell yourself. You see it actually works. Tells you when to get out, when to get in, when to add, and just check it out. It works. Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. All right. We're talking about stimulus. Stimulus. Stimulus is nuts. It is. Because we haven't grown our economy. It's all been fake. It's all been propped up, for heaven's sakes. I mean, think about it. Think about it. You're sitting there. We have a government that's $27 trillion in debt. But add another $6 trillion on top of that because they owe Social Security. Remember, Congress steals from Social Security, okay, borrows from Social Security. So I don't just say you got just round it off to 33 trillion, but think about this. That debt is $85,000 for every man and woman and child. And people say, "What's that mean?" That don't mean nobody sent me a bill. Of course, you're getting a bill. You're paying for milk. You're paying for health insurance is more. Everything is more, and it keeps the economy from growing, and it keeps you from getting a good job. Keeps you from getting a raise, a good raise. That's right. When you hear that, oh, look at this debt. $27 trillion, that's $85,000 for every one man or child. Most people ignore it. They don't even know what it means. It means you're not going to get a raise. That's what it means. You're not going to get a raise. And here's what else it means. Not only you're not going to get a raise, you're going to get laid off. That's what it means. Now think about this. They put $2 trillion in the affordable, the CARES Act. Yeah, the CARES Act. Now they want to do another 1.8. Remember, stimulus doesn't grow the economy. When you owe $27 trillion and now they go and print another $2 trillion, now they're talking about printing another $1.8 trillion. What are you, nuts? Government continues to increase the spending and keep cutting taxes, which means more borrowing. More borrowing means raising taxes. You know, we've been told how great the economy's been doing since 2008. Total lie. Total lie. Think about it. 2008, they printed $120 billion stimulus. And then again, another $120 billion in 2009 to give everybody $600, every couple $600. Are you kidding? And then they printed another $6 billion in 2008 to give 20 million retirees some more money. And if you're disabled, some more money. You got a check for $300. In 2008, they then printed another $2.7 billion. And $250 went to 52 million Americans. I mean, that all feels good. And you get the check in the mail and you feel great, but you're not going to grow the economy. And that's when all of a sudden your boss is going to say, I got to cut back your hours. You can't keep printing money. It doesn't grow the economy. In 2009, they printed another 14 billion stimulus checks. In 2009, another 831 billion. 2020, printed another $2 trillion, the CARES Act. Everybody got a $1,200 check. Everybody got $1,200 if you earned up to 75 grand. Then they printed another $130 billion for hospitals and ventilators and other equipment. Then they printed $150 billion for states and local government. Do you understand? You just can't keep doing this. You grow the economy through productivity. You got to make sure the corporations are taking their money and not doing stock buybacks, but put it into new machinery, into equipment, so you can produce more hats, or you can produce more knives, or whatever it is, then you will get a raise. And what's wrong with savings? They tell you, oh, don't save, don't save. Savings is the backbone of our economy. You got to save. You got to save. Because from savings, that's where you get new businesses. Businesses go to the bank, and the middle class people, they got disposable income, or they used to, and then they go to the bank and they borrow money. Now listen to this. This is another thing here. I think I already played this one, right? Okay.
One of my favorite indicators, it used to be obscure, but it's not anymore. New business applications are soaring at record pace. One of my favorite.
Whoa, that is a bold-faced lie. Here's what they do. It's called the birth-death rate system. Okay, they pretend. The government pretends. They go in and they say, okay, we're going to go to the city hall and see how many applications are there. Okay, and then what they do is they say, oh, look at this application. Somebody started a corporation. Oh, you know what? Let's put in there they're going to have 2,700 new employees. Well, no, the guy was his mom and pa opening up a little business. They're going to hire one person, their daughter. But they said 2,700. All fake. This is what this is the problem with Kudlow. It's called the birth-death metric system. So that when the unemployment numbers come out, they make them look better than they are. They make them look better than they are. That's a lie. Small businesses are in such trouble right now. What do you mean starting them? Small businesses, half the restaurants are closed, and they're going to remain closed. If you've been out of work for a year, 6 months, 8 months, how are you going to start a business? Unless you got a rich father-in-law or something. You can't. How you going to go to the bank and borrow money? What are you going to walk in with? Some pencils? That's your new business on the corner, saddle pencils? It's stupid. Unbelievable. Hey, remember, get your ticket, Salem Conservative Summit.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest,
Why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Listen to this.
I didn't come over here to have you. So you're the apologist for the Obama, excuse me, God forbid.
Madam Speaker, I'm not an apologist. I'm asking you serious questions because so many people are in desperate need right now. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
When was the last time...
Let me respond to you.
Let me ask you, when was the last time, Madam Speaker, when was the last time you spoke with the President about this?
I don't speak to the President. Speak
Why
to
not?
his
Why not call him?
representative.
Unbelievable, isn't it? But here's what's going on. All the stimulus, that's all everybody's depending on. And let me tell you, it moves the market up. It moves the market up. but it's all fake, and the market's fake when it goes up. Yeah, think of this. In 2008, the market crashed, went down 50% over 16 months. Now, I want you to think about this, okay? In 2020, February, it went down 30% in 1 month. 30% in 1 month. But here's the scary part. It went back up. It went up. It took 6 months to go up 61%. That's insane. Housing, they usually go up 1.25% a month, have gone up 8% a month since April. And people are buying these houses and they're overpaying. The market's overbought. Housing's overbought. But the beautiful thing we can do in the stock market, it doesn't matter in the stock market if it's overbought, because Phil's gang will always be out in time before the market drops, before any stock drop. Here, give me an example. Tiffany. Tiffany dropped from $130 down to $106. And an 18% drop. I said to my members, look at this. This is on sale. And everybody starts buying it around October thinking they're going to make a lot of money over this with the rich. They're all going to go there and buy stuff and blah, blah, blah. So I said, let's wait till it turns green. So we waited about 14, 15 days, and it finally turned green on our chart. Why is that important? Because even though it went up, started to go up from 108, then it went up to like 116. We didn't get in, and then it went up to like 121. We didn't get in, and then we waited. It came down a little bit. Then finally we said, okay, it turned green. It turned green at around 115. So my point is, most people would have got in this stock when it was around $108. We got in when it's around 115. Now people say, why would you do that? Because from the lower number, around $108, it's red, and it's telling us that if you got a 1.8, you could get in it, and then it could totally collapse on you. It means there's not enough. I mean, it's a great chart because it tells you there's not enough money going in to sustain it. That's a beautiful thing. That's what's so beautiful about it. And again, when you're buying these stocks when the chart is telling you, okay, there's enough money in there, it's going to sustain it. So again, same thing. Why not buy it at 108? Why buy it? A lot of our gang members bought it when it was around 116. Well, you got a higher probability to get from 116 to 130 than you do from, let's say, a low of 108. That's right. You got a higher probability getting to 130 from, let's say, a low of 115 than a low of 108. Now, I know you said it doesn't make sense. Well, sure, because when it turns green, it tells you that the money's coming in, so it's a risk off. It's a risk off deal. By the way, listen to this.
Robinhood warning its day traders hours before today's open to raise their cash buffers on some of the most popular stocks.
Yeah, see, here's what's going to happen. All these stocks, all the FANG stocks, people are going to get killed in the FANG stocks. Because why? Because we got people coming into the FANG stocks when they all pulled back. All you heard on the fake business news networks from all these people, oh, you got to buy the FANG stock, you got to buy Google now, you got to buy Amazon. Oh, look at that, Amazon pulled back. Look at this, Netflix pulled back. Time to get in, time to get in. And so you got people jumping into these stocks that haven't never even been in the market. They think they're automatically going to get rich. And so these stocks have been moving up. Not one of them going to know when to get out. They don't have a chart that tells them, hey, it's just turned yellow. Be careful. Hey, it turned red. You better get out. And even better, sell it short, make money on the way down. See, the problem is everybody, think about the S&P. About 30% of the S&P is controlled by these 5-6 stocks. That's insane. This is such a huge bubble. But we don't care about it here at Phil's Gang. We'll stay in these stocks as long as they keep going up. There's another group of stocks that are doing well. And those are all the solar stocks. They're doing terrific. Solar stocks are going straight up. A lot of our members are in the solar stocks. But guess what? they're going to know when to get out. 99% of the people aren't going to know when to get out. And that's the thing. You need to know when to get out of a stock. Any dope can buy a stock, but to get out is the key. That's the key. And then the bonus is to sell it short. Please join my gang. And when you are making money, please remember St. Jude, okay? All right. So the bottom line with the stock market, that we've gone this entire way from 2008. We must be up 460% while the economy is collapsing underneath us. But nobody cares about the economy. All these people on these shows, I mean, listen to what these people are saying. Okay, they're saying, oh, the economy's doing great, everything's terrific. Oh, we're coming back. The third quarter, we're going to come back from the 30% drop to a 20% drop. Isn't that beautiful? No. These stocks, all these stocks, with all this heavy debt we got, with all this stimulus we got, it has no prayer. They're going to keep running the stock until the election is over with. And then you got to know what you're doing. And people that keep asking me, well, if Trump doesn't win, what's going to happen to the market? Well, Wall Street is really pumping a lot of money to Biden. They want him to win because they know if he gets in, they know there's going to be all kinds of giveaway programs. They're going to have the socialists, you're going to have the Marxists in there controlling everything, AOC, Bernie Sanders, and all the stimulus. They know that when you're on Wall Street, all they got to hear is the word stimulus. Everybody buys the stocks. They hear stimulus. Nobody cares about profits anymore. If they hear stimulus, they'll go buy stocks. Even if a company's losing money, the stock goes up. Can you imagine that? Stocks go up on companies today that are losing money. Who would ever think of that just even 12, 15 years ago? But today, stocks go up and the company's not making money. All you got to say is stimulus, that everybody jumps in. Oh, they're going to put money in the economy? Oh, they're going to put another $2 trillion in the economy? Oh, I got to buy the stocks. I got to get in. We've gone stimulus. This stimulus has become the stock market's heroin. They can't kick the habit. And like every heroin, every addict, they're going to crash. So is the market. So why don't you at least do yourself a favor? Join my gang for at least 10 days. It's free. Get your color-coded chart. Get your membership free. And at least understand, okay, how to protect yourself. Or better yet, how to make money when the market goes down. My God. And we're going to be talking about the stock market. We're going to be talking about all this at the Salem Conservative Summit that's being held, okay, October 23rd, Sarasota Hyatt, 7 to 9 p.m. Get your ticket. Again, you're going to love it. We're going to be myself, Larry Elder, Sebastian Gorka, Charlie Kirk. We'll all be there. It's sponsored by Sarasota Watch Company. But say it so I'm just telling you, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. That's October 23rd. So what's going to be nice is that's going to be the day after the debates. So it's going to be extra fun. Okay, so make sure you get your ticket today. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and get your ticket for the Salem Conservative Summit. Now, Salem, remember, Salem Broadcasting, that's who syndicates my program. They're good people. So this is going to be at the Hyatt. We got people coming in, my listeners coming in. We got a lot of listeners coming in from San Francisco. I can't believe that. My listeners, San Francisco. All kinds of people coming from I was stunned. All right, listen. It's the weekend. Have a great weekend. Remember, when you come back Monday and you look at the stock market, just remember, don't listen to all the noise. All right? Don't listen to the noise out there. All right? Listen to me. All right? Listen to me. I'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my